Good morning. I'm Panyam Dinesh, and we are here having an informal discussion on how to identify levels in a totally different mode as compared to the traditional way of arriving at a support and resistance level. If you look at any book or you listen to any expert, they will always speak about the Fibonacci or the traditional uh, levels R1, R2, R3, pivot point, S1, S2, S3, support points, whatever it is. However, if you look at it, these are the levels which everybody are knowledgeable about and would use these levels, and there would be decision making from all the people around these levels. But what I am going to cover is totally different. This is something what I call as event levels. Now, these event levels are the levels which are pertaining to major benchmark index or indices, as you might call, like Bank Nifty, with respect to a major event happening in that particular related industry. What do we mean by that? Something like an RBI repo rate action is due on a particular date. From there onwards, the way market behaves and the way it sets up some numbers, it will make sure that you make money out of the market by using some simple levels. Now, what are these levels and what are these activities that you can do using those levels? We'll discuss about that. That is the main agenda of this particular video. Coming across with levels, arriving on levels, which will decide action from one point to another. In case of RBI, repo rate action, repo rate action as on May 4th or 5th, and repo rate action as on first as in the first week of August. So, what has happened in between this particular time period, and how do you look at the levels from here onwards as to what are the levels at which Bank Nifty will take support, and what are the levels where you can enter the uh, you know Bank Nifty as such and make money. So this is an honest and sincere effort. I would request each one of you to support me on this. So we'll start off. So please listen intently, and at times I would be taking you into the Bank Nifty charts where I would clearly show you what I'm talking all about. So if you see the Bank Nifty chart, this is the daily chart. You would see there are three lines. One, there is a line one. Two, there is a line three, and there is a line four. What are all of these lines speaking? They are giving a very clear-cut communication. And what is the clear-cut communication is something that we will make out as we progress in this discussion. We'll try to make it short. So in case there is anything that you would like to know, you could contact me on 998-5757-888. That is 998-5757-888 by sending a WhatsApp message and coordinating a discussion. So I'll come back to the topic. Line 1, line 3, and line 4. So if you look at these three lines, I'll straight away jump into this particular line. What is this line all about? Simple. This line is a line which identifies the high of May 4th. Now, what is so special about May 4th, 2022? On this day, there was a particular action which was taken by RBI. RBI repo rate is the action, which was undertaken on this date. And if you see, this line which you see here is the high on that particular day, and this line that you see is the low on that particular day. And from there on, if you see, this high, which was the high which was formed on the RBI repo rate declaration day, on that particular day, the high which was formed happened to be the resistance for this particular index. What do you mean by resistance? What we mean is 36309.30, which is the Nifty Bank cash level on May 4th. This acted as a permanent resistance level, wherein after May 4th, it took a time period from May 4th to July 22nd to clear this particular resistance level. The high which was formed on May 4th, 2022, the day when RBI repo rate action was updated. This high is this line, and this is the line which acted as a resistance level for this particular index. And it took a time period right from May 4th, 2022 till July 22nd. 22nd July 2022 is the time when Nifty Bank Index closed above this line, which is almost a 3-month time period. So, what do we understand from this? It's simple that whenever there is an event, the high which is formed on that particular day acts as an important point of consideration, and the low of that particular day also happens to be very important. On May 4th, the low was 35618.20. Now, what has happened? On the May 4th, 2022, this particular day, this price which we are talking about, that is 35127.85. This is the low on May 4th, 2022. Again, I am repeating, May 4th, 2022. It is a very important date for us to decide the levels of Nifty Bank Index based on RBI repo rate action. Now, if you look the next day, if you look at the next day, nothing much has happened. And then once this low was broken, that is 35127.85. Once this low was broken, 35127.85, then what has happened is the market continued to be below this particular low for a time period right from 5th of May till 26th of May. Now, this is a very long duration, almost 3 weeks, that the market has respected the low which has been formed on the event date, and market continued to be below that event date low for a time period of about 2 to 3 weeks. And then what has happened is it has gone above the low and tried to break the high, which is the high here, which is 36309.30, which was the high on May 4th, 2022. Now it tried to go and break that level, which is the event date high. It couldn't do it. Again, it came down. It went below the event date low, and then it went on and on and on. So this again, once the event day low was broken, right from 7th of June till 16th of June, the market went on going down. It tried to make a recovery, but again it was pushed down from the even day low. Again, the market tried to go up. And in this process, what has happened is it has been ultimately successful in closing above the even day high. What is the even day? Again, I repeat, 4th of May 2022 is the event date. So now from 4th of May 2022 till 22nd July 2022, you would agree it's close to about, 3 months it took to make sure that even day high is taken off and there is a closing which is received which is above the even date high. And you can see once there was a closing which happened above the even date high, after that this particular level served as a permanent support level. The resistance level was high which was formed on the even date. After about 3 months, this resistance level was taken out. And once this resistance level was taken out, this particular level became a support level. And from here on, the market proceeded upwards and it went on and till the recent update of RBI action, it kept on going up. And when it came out with the RBI repo rate action on 8th of August, now what has happened is something very spectacular, because on 7th of August, the RBI came out with the repo rate action, and subsequently on an immediate basis, the very next day, there was a price action which was intended to take out the low as well as high of the event date. The event date marked an event wherein RBI came out with RBI repo rate action once again, and then this high was taken out. What was the high? The high was 38,150.45 on 5th of August, and the low was 37,779.90. This Monday, that is yesterday on 8th of August, what has happened is the low was taken out and the high was also taken out, and there was a closing which was achieved, which was above the RBI action event date. And now, where does the market go from here? Where does Nifty go from here? Where does Bank Nifty go from here? We are interested in Nifty Bank chart right now. We can talk about that. It is very simple. Once 38,302.35 level is taken out, it would move upwards as long as the market trades above 38,302.35. Nifty Bank is a buy. And where does it go? Very simple. Go back, 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 go back, go back, go back. And here you see that the level which it could reach is 38,759. 38,759 is the high formed on 5th of April. So now, what is the level at which you will enter and what is the target and what is the time frame? Well, Nifty Bank, as long as it is trading above 38,302.35, stay invested for a target of 38,759.25. This is on the higher side. The time duration that I'm going to come up with is on the higher side. The time duration which would be something which we would look forward to, it could be till the next RBI repo rate action happens. The level which will act as an entry point is any close above 38,302.35. and the break of that level, and the first target would be 38759.25, and this is something which is our main focus right now. I have just covered one event. In a similar fashion, for